Hi there, my name is Sarah, and today we will be covering some questions regarding factor by grouping. So our first question will be the following. 6x cubed plus 3x squared plus 8x plus 4. So when we're doing factor by grouping, we want to imagine that there's like a border here. Something that's sectioning this off into group 1 and group 2. So we're going to do something like how we did the previous video, just with a shorter amount of terms. So we're looking for the greatest common factor between 6x cubed and 3x cubed, which would be 3, since 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 2 is 6. The other factor is x, but specifically x squared, since that is the lowest degree that we have available. So now we figure out, what do we multiply by 3x squared to give us 6x cubed? Well, as I said before, 3 times 2 gives you 6. And x squared times x gives you x cubed, because we're adding those exponents. So we would have 2x. Now we have 3x squared times what? It gives us 3x squared. Well, it's just plus 1. And that's our first group. Now we'll do our next group. So what's the greatest common factor between 8 and 4? 8x and 4. Well, we can't use x since the 4 is a constant, so it doesn't have a variable. So we're going to have to use plus 4, since we can do 4 times 2, which gives us 8, and 4 times 1, which gives us 4. So what do we multiply by 4 to give us 8x? Well, 4 times 2x. What do we multiply by 4 to give us 4? Well, 4 times 1. And we know that we're right if the terms that are inside these parentheses are the same, which they are. So now we can rewrite it. So we're going to take these outside terms and these inside terms, and we're going to section them off, you can say. So 3x squared plus 4 times 2x plus 1. Now, we can't factor this any further just because these aren't a difference of perfect squared. So even though 4 is a perfect square, 3 isn't, and we're also not subtracting. Even though 1 is a perfect square, 2 isn't, and we're also not subtracting. So we can't do the dots here. So this would be our final factored form.